Hey guys, Stellar here. I'm back with another Stellar Speaks video for you guys, and today I am going to be talking about the hypocrisy of people claiming to be bullied and claiming to just not want anything to do with the haters and not giving the haters attention or anything like that. You know, I wasn't going to make this video because I don't know, it's kind of beneath me when I bring up what I'm going to bring up. But I'm going to do it anyway. You guys know me. I have a hard time holding my tongue. And if there's something I want to share my thoughts and opinions about, that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about the hypocrisy of people who cry about their haters. So it was brought to my attention a few days ago that a screenshot of mine was shared because I guess Rebecca has been reporting all her hate comments and the amount of bullying that she's been getting. So I guess she's gone to like Team YouTube and Team Twitter. She's sharing screenshots on her Twitter. And I know I had seen she shared them on a GoFundMe she had or something like that. So she's sharing all these comments that her quote-unquote haters are leaving for her. And it seems like one of my comments was shown in her screenshots or whatever it was. And when I first heard this, I was kind of taken back because I was like, I don't leave her comments. I don't comment on her videos. I don't watch her videos. Don't go to her channel. I don't pay attention to her anymore. After that whole fiasco that happened with her running away from home and then going back, I just haven't watched. She's regressed into her old behavior, so I'm just not watching, not interested. And I'm thinking, well, wait, what did I say? I didn't say anything to her, so I was kind of curious. Well, anyway, the person sent me the screenshot, so let me just share with you guys what the screenshot was about. And it was a tweet that was put out by Mama Bear Watch, and it was a comment that I made to Mama Bear Watch. So it wasn't anything that was directly posted to Rebecca. It was my response to her tweet, to Mama Bear Watch, not Rebecca's. And this is what she put out there. She put, Rebecca and the old bear don't have the money to take Sammy to the ER vet and are making the poor dog wait to Friday. Hopefully the dog isn't in too much pain. And my response to that tweet was, doesn't she have money in that CD, or was that wasted on makeup and coloring supplies? Please tell me people aren't stupid enough to donate to these cows again. That was it. Rebecca's not tagged anywhere. I wasn't responding to Rebecca. I was responding to Mama Bear Watch. This is back, September 19th? September 18th. I hadn't been watching Rebecca, didn't know what was going on. And I know that the dog was old, overweight, and blind, not doing so well, but I didn't know he was sick or that they needed money or anything like that. And yes, I guess it did turn out that they were asking for money for a vet. And yeah, I was answering in a snarky way. Last I knew, she was donated a lot of money, and some of it was put away in a savings CD. I don't know. I don't care. I don't keep up with all of that. So yeah, that's what I put. Wait, doesn't she have money? Can she pull money out? But anyway, that screenshot was shared. And I'm just sitting here thinking, wait a minute, because I knew she responded to that tweet. So I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, if you're going to share my screenshot, why don't you share your response to that? Why don't you share the other response that I left for you? Because she's trying to prove to Team YouTube and Team Twitter that, people are just so mean to her, that just people are just downright mean to her. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, why don't you show your response and then show this response that I responded to you with? So let me read to you what she responded. Mind you, again, she's not tagged in this. I was not talking to her, didn't put her name in it. But this is what her response was to myself and to Mama Bear Watch, because we're both tagged in it. Quit making accusations when you don't know shit, nor the truth. I can't get into the CD because I have said it for so many months. So you want to be a mosey bitch. I think she means nosy bitch. And we talked to our vet and told them what's going on and bring him in Friday. If you're so damn concerned, then you pay the vet. I think she's saying that I should pay the vet. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not concerned and I'm not paying nothing. But I mean, I called her a cow. Is that like a really mean, nasty thing to say? She calls me a nosy bitch. And I mean, come on, where'd that come from? I didn't call her any bad names. I didn't say anything bad. So anyhow, let me read my response to her. Nosy bitch. Now I do get snarky, okay? Because, if somebody comes at you like that, you're going to get a little snarky, but I kept it classy. I didn't go low. Nosy Blitch, wow, you're a wonderful example of a Christian. Your mother taught you well. Sad, I made a video expressing my hopes for you to finally have a life you deserve, a life of happiness, but you're destined to be sad and miserable, forever alone. And forever alone. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, yet you proved everyone right. I don't keep up with your pathetic life, so I haven't a clue what goes on in it, nor do I care. I haven't said shit about you in months. Well, until you bashed on Diane and Wendy. I hope your poor dog gets help. No animal should live in suffering. So yeah, I did kind of get a little snarky, but I wasn't rude. I wasn't downright nasty. I wasn't calling her the B word. And I did say, I hope your dog gets help because, of course, I didn't want the dog to suffer. Again, I didn't know what was going on, nor did I take the time to find out. I didn't care. But my point is, did you see where I said I had wished her well? I did. I made a video after she ran away from home, and I was putting all the past aside, not forgiving things that happened, but putting that all aside and saying, wow, you've got some wonderful ladies that are willing to help you. I hope you find what you're looking for. You deserve to have a good life, and I want to see you get there, and I want to see you do better for yourself. I did that in a video. The video is still up. My point is, I never got acknowledgement for that video. She never said thank you. She never commented. I don't even know if she saw it. But how quickly she was to respond to me asking about the CD and hoping that nobody else donates to those two cows. Do you see where I'm coming from? It's like these people who cry bully, who cry everybody's so mean to them, don't look at the positive things that people have done towards them, but they will focus and jump all over the negative things. And that's the point I'm trying to make. I see so many of these people on their platforms crying that people are so mean to them, so nasty, so blah, 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 blah. But they never cling to the people who have been supporting them for such a long time, who are there for them. It's always, the focus is on the negative, on the haters, if you will. And that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, you're saying how miserable you are, but you put yourself in that misery when you focus on the bad stuff, the negative, the haters, the hatred, the meanies. You do that to yourself. And as I was sitting here thinking about it, I thought to myself, if I was team YouTube, team Twitter, and somebody came to me with this, these accusations of being harassed and bullied nonstop, I'd be like, okay, well, let me look at this. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you've got comments here, people being mean and nasty to you, but wait a minute. Did you respond to them? Where's your response? Oh, well, I responded in a really negative, mean, nasty way, but that's me defending myself. Oh, okay. So you're engaging the haters. All right. So let's take a look at your tweets here. Oh, wait a minute. I see you put out a tweet here. Hey, haters, I'm live. Okay. You're getting the haters' attention here. You're kind of inviting them to come see your chat. Okay. Well, let's take a look at your video here. Oh, okay. Let's see. What are you saying here in your video? I love to trigger the haters. I have so much fun. I love to see the haters get... Okay. So you're crying about the haters, yet you are antagonizing them, not only by, announcing to them that you're live, but now you are telling them that you love to see them get triggered. So, well, I can't sit here and say that you're an innocent victim of being bullied and harassed because you are interacting with the haters. Oh, what? You say this has been going on for 3 years? But yet you're still here in the same community 3 years later? And that's all you've experienced this whole time that you've been here is hatred and harassment, but yet you haven't left this community. You put yourself here. Well, I really can't see a point here that you're the innocent victim of bullying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get that? I mean, to me that makes sense, because I think to myself, if I was on here, and I'm not saying it wouldn't get to a person after a while, of course it would, but these people who continuously cry about being hated and the bullies and the hatred and blah, 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 blah. Trisha does the same thing. Rev does the same thing. But it's like, you're still here. The haters haven't changed, right? That their opinions haven't changed, but you're still here amongst the quote unquote haters that have been harassing you. And what do they always say? Well, why should I have to leave? Well, why should I have to give up my channel? Nobody's telling you to. Just learn how to deal with the haters. And you deal with the haters by not giving them attention, not antagonizing them. But all of these people continuously antagonize the haters. Look, by Rebecca sharing all those screenshots that she shared, that took time and effort for her to go look and find every comment that these haters are leaving for her. Meaning she's giving it attention. Rather than ignoring it, she's giving it attention. And the same with Trisha. Trisha says, oh, I don't care what the haters are doing. I don't watch them. I don't read their this. I don't da-da-da-da-da-da. Yet she knows what's being said about her in videos. She knows what's being said about her on Twitter. I mean, she has mentioned my tweets and she's got me blocked. So, I mean, come on. That's the hypocrisy that I see in any of this. You're crying about the haters, but yet they're going and looking to see what the awful things are people saying about them. And they say, oh, well, they comment in my comment section. Then disable your comments. But the one thing that gets me the most is that they cannot be happy with the small, little amount of people that actually do support them. Why? Because the amount of hatred outweighs that. They get more haters than supporters. That's the truth. That's a fact right there. So anyhow, I'm just thinking about all these different things. Like I said, I overanalyze everything. And I'm just thinking to myself, if I really had to deal with that every day, I would weigh it out. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And for myself, it wouldn't be worth it. But come on, guys. In this whole time that you have been following me or listening to me, how many times have I ever shared with you all any type of confrontation or amount of hatred or anything like that I've gotten from people? I haven't. Yes, maybe I've had a handful of people here or there, maybe kind of poke a little fun or just kind of razz me for this, but it hasn't been anything that I can't handle or that I handle, because usually if I've gotten a comment that kind of rubs it the wrong way, I just either sometimes maybe answer in a very sarcastic way, or I just blow it over, just let it go. It doesn't matter. And I was having another discussion with somebody, and it was in reference to Trisha, and they were saying, oh, if only you guys could be more positive and show her positivity. And I'm thinking, but I've done that. I have done that in Trisha's case. I've done that in Rebecca's case. But she's a whole different story. And I'm thinking to myself, I understand you want to see people be positive, but I'm a firm believer in that whole, your vibe attracts your tribe. I'm a very positive person, and I keep things around me in my life very positive. I don't allow the negative. I don't want the negative. Whereas Trisha has received so much positivity by the people who do truly support her. And I've seen many, many, many good people go in supporting her, wanting to help her, wanting to see her do better. But it's not enough for her. And then she'll say like, oh, I didn't give them enough attention. And, they just turned their back on, they turned their back on me, or I'm a sucky friend. And it's like, no, because you choose to go with the negative. You choose to waste the time on the haters. And She can cry about that till she's blue in the face. I'm sorry. I don't think that's ever going to change. Like I said, the haters haven't changed in these 3 years. And if they want to be stuck amongst the hatred of this community, then that's on them. They're the ones who are choosing to stay in this community. YouTube is a huge, huge place. I could disappear right now and pop up in a different community if I chose to. But instead, I have chosen to make my own little subdivision, which is quite peaceful. And I don't get involved in all the ugly drama. I see it around me, but I don't care. When anybody comes to me in my DMs and says, hey, do you know so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Except for with this little incident with Rebecca, only because my screenshot was up there. And I wanted to see what that was all about. And of course, it was ridiculous. And my thing is, if you're going to share the screenshot of somebody saying something mean or nasty, which my comment was not even directed to her, nor was it mean or nasty, put up your response, your very vile response, because I've read some of the very vile responses that Rebecca's put out there to other people. I'm just defending myself. There's a way to defend yourself without making yourself look ugly. And what did they say? Silence is like the best revenge or something like that. I don't know. I don't like the silent treatment. But I don't know. It's so hypocritical with these people who cry about the haters and, oh, they're all just talking about me, stealing my content and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh well, deal with it. If you don't want people saying bad things about you, don't do bad things. Thankfully, it's been nothing but positive for myself. And why is that? Because that's what I want. That's what I demand. Positivity. I don't want negative. I don't want the negative stuff around me. I don't dwell on negative stuff. I don't want the haters. I don't attract the haters, thankfully. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that don't like me. That's okay, but I don't focus on them. I really don't. I focus on the people who support me and who enjoy me and appreciate me, because I appreciate them just as much as they appreciate me. And maybe if, Trisha, Rebecca, and Rev would have started out differently, maybe they would have a different perspective. Maybe their channels would be different. But you know what? If you start out on negative, if you start out being dramatic, it's going to stick with you, and people don't forget that. And in this community, the positive gets overlooked. Yeah, there's days where I feel like I'm overlooked. Yeah, I could do drama if I wanted to, but it would be made up drama because I don't have drama. I mean, there's the little drama things in my life that go on. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not willing to share that with anybody because it's nobody's business. And you know what? I don't want to do that. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So let's see. What else was I going to say? There was going to be another thing. I don't know. It's such a trip when you sit back and just watch people who want to cry and complain about the bullying and all that. And you put it into real life, and the way I just look at it is like, would you deal with this in real life? And I hear so many people say, oh, well, they wouldn't say that to me in real life. Girl, I stand by everything I have ever said, because if I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it. But that's why I try to keep it on the positive. Anyhow, that's going to be all I have for you guys right now. Sorry if I'm all over the place. This is just something that I have been kind of thinking about for the past couple days, and I just thought, what, to heck with it. I'm just going to make a video. So anyway, that's going to be it. Just the hypocrisy that is on YouTube and people crying about their haters is just mind-blowing to me. I mean, we're dealing with adults, and sometimes I think we're dealing with school-age children. Poor kids. Could you imagine how much worse kids have it? Here we are, adults, and we don't know how to handle this. Anyway, that's going to be it for right now. Oh, very quickly before I log off, I want to let people know that I do have a P.O. box now. And I did make an Amazon wish list. Before I was kind of like, I don't want to make all these things. I have a hard time asking for things for myself. I rather give to other people, but I've had a few people ask, and I did it. And then I thought to myself, hey, if I see some other people doing it, why not? It doesn't mean that anybody has to give or buy or anything like that. It's just something for fun. And if you choose to, you choose to. And if you don't, you don't. That's fine. But yes, Amazon list, a PO box, and a PayPal. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm finally becoming a real YouTuber. Just kidding. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. So that's those things that I have, and anything else, I don't know. But if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my Nana Knows Best channel, where I do silly parodies and come up with ridiculous characters, and just try to have fun on that channel. But anyway, that's going to be it for right now. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.